If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast, with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And best of all, Anchor is totally free. So download the Anchor app or go to Anchor.fm to get started. And welcome back to the Listen to the Words podcast. I am your host, Andres, Drizzy. What else? What do you call me? Just don't call me late for dinner. Hold on. Do I have a laugh one? There you go.
I love it. That
Anyway,
doesn't get old.
I know. We haven't recorded in a really long time.
Yeah. I can't really hear you that well.
No?
No.
Hold on. Is that better?
Yes, that's better. Thank you.
The reason being is because when we're about to record this episode, we need to refresh our memories with the songs we're going to talk about today. So when I put the sound, It started blaring to our ears, so I had to adjust the volume. But this is better, isn't it?
Yeah, it's better.
All right, cool deal. So we just got back from shopping.
Yeah.
Sophia got a new Lego set.
Yeah.
You got a new purse.
One she's been wanting.
One that she's been wanting.
Mm-hmm.
It was we got it on the cheap because she had Lego points.
I had Lego points and yeah, so we got like $35 off.
Hey, I gave her a budget of $100 and it was well under $100.
Yep.
So I don't mind that. And then I told you could get something because I got a bonus. I put most of it away for our trip to Texas, which we just bought our tickets. Mm-hmm. And then
2 days ago we bought our tickets, or yesterday,
something like that. But bought our tickets to Texas, then put away for savings, and then put away for what else? Savings, Texas trip. And I figured I'd get you girls a little something.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten something for me yet.
Well, you got cologne. Or
that doesn't count.
Oh, that's not counting? Oh,
no.
Okay. Well, I didn't know.
You guys get the pricey stuff, but I get the cheap stuff.
Well, we were out. Why didn't you get something?
Because you were giving the huff and puff face. It makes you like, I can't find nothing. Everything that I want is like over $100.
It was.
Yeah, because
and it wasn't worth it.
If I give you a budget, like this is Kelly's issue.
No.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish what I'm going to say.
Oh, jeez.
This is Kelly's issue. If I give Kelly a budget, she immediately goes above it and then tries to she pushes the button and says, "Can I get this?" It's only $50 more than the budget.
No, it's not.
Well, since Sophia saved money on hers, you can allocate that money towards mine.
That's not what I said.
And that's why I don't give you budgets when we go on trips or anything.
Yeah, I know.
I don't give you budgets because you will automatically go above and beyond it. I'm like, hey, when we went to California, you had no idea how much our budget was.
Well, the last few trips we've done, you tell me what
I
the
refuse to
budget
tell
is.
you.
Which is fine. I don't care.
I refuse to tell you because no matter what, you will find a way to go above and beyond it. You know what our budget was for California?
I have no clue.
If you had to guess.
$5,000.
5 G's, yep.
Yeah.
We didn't spend all of it because I didn't tell you about it.
Well, no. I mean, I kind of knew.
Not including our tickets, our plane tickets and stuff
right,
like that.
Like
and
that kind of stuff. Like I was trying to stay in the like 2 to 3 mark because tickets for the plane and then the park and that kind of stuff and the hotel.
In the grand scheme of things, I think we spent about $8,000 on that trip to Cali.
That's not that bad.
It's not, but it's tough when it's one person saving it all.
Yeah, it is.
So, but anyway.
But
we didn't spend all this. So some of that money is going towards our Texas trip in April.
Yeah.
So we're going to Texas.
Yes.
We're gonna go visit my bestest friend.
Finally.
Yeah.
We haven't been there since they got married.
I am awful because I was supposed to be there several times.
A couple times, yeah.
And things happened.
Just a couple times.
Things happened, and also my fear of flying just overtook me.
But now it's better. And
now, like, I bought the tickets. Like, let's go.
Let's go.
I don't want to fly at night. That's just my thing.
Well, we are though.
Hold on. Can I finish talking?
Okay.
I didn't want to fly at night because that makes me a little bit uncomfortable. But at this point, I'm like, you know what? We flew across the entire country.
Yeah.
So you know what? It's a 2.5 hour flight. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because they also factor in your taxiing and all that
Right.
stuff. I'm pretty sure it's just like an hour 45, 2 hour flight max.
Yeah.
And then we'll be in Texas at 9:45 p.m. And we'll be good. Then we have 4 days with them.
Yeah.
Because we get
Wednesday,
there Tuesday,
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah. So like
4 days.
4 days because we leave Sunday.
We leave Sunday
morning.
a.m. like around 8 a.m. I think it is. Or 10. I think I got the 10 a.m.
10, but we'll have to leave their house probably by 8.
So, and we got TSA pre-check, so we just walk right in and like, here, peasants, move.
Like, excuse us.
Yeah, excuse us, we're fancy.
We're boarding group 5. Thank you very much.
Get out of the way. But I spent, well, you know how much I spent on the tickets to Texas. I spent a whopping, oh man, this was really expensive.
It was more than California.
It was more than California. I spent a whopping $33 on our tickets to Texas.
Yeah.
Which I was like, yep.
Thank you, California trip.
Yeah, all the miles and the California and the American Airlines credit card.
Yeah.
Because I got all those points.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to Texas.
Yep. And we might go. They live in Houston, and we might go to Austin or San Antonio for a night.
I think we're leaning towards Austin, right?
I think so. It's a big music area, and I feel like that is kind of our vibe. So
yeah, it should be fun.
So we have to find something for the kids to do.
We should just float into Austin and have them meet us there.
Nah, but then we still got that's too much.
Yeah. Anyway, but we're going to Texas.
Yep.
Soon.
Yep.
And then after that, we're going to either it's Florida TBD. Well, we have reason to go to Florida.
I know. I just feel like we've been in Florida a lot lately.
It's your home state.
I know, and I love it. But after a while, like now that you're flying, like I want to go other places.
Well, I told you it's going to be either Florida for this wedding. If they don't get married, then we'll reevaluate and go elsewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll go. I have enough Delta miles because when I had the Virgin Atlantic credit card, it crossed over to Delta. I have enough miles on a Delta flight to go to New York City.
Oh, okay.
The three of us.
Oh, okay.
From GSP.
We haven't been to New York in a while.
So
that would be fun.
If we don't go to Florida, either New York or we could go to DC. We just drive up to DC.
Yeah.
DC is an 8-hour drive. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know.
Do you really want to drive 8 hours? It's like going to Orlando.
But I don't want to I don't want to fly to DC. I don't know why. I just don't want to fly to DC. That doesn't interest me at all. Mm-hmm. Flying to New York is fine, but DC is just like because I feel like it's close.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like going to Orlando. It's you spend more time driving to the place, waiting on it. Like we drive to the airport, it's an hour and a half. We wait for 2 hours. That's almost 4 hours looking at it.
We could have been halfway there.
And you sit on the tarmac and you're looking at almost 5 hours,
like a 20-minute flight.
And then you're there. I'm like,
yeah. I think New York is not. We haven't been to New York since Sophia was 3. So
she's 11. So that's 8 years.
Yeah.
I did math. So maybe New York.
Yeah, New York's not a bad idea. I love New York.
You know, they should do like T-shirts with that on it.
I have a mug that says "I heart New York," but the heart is a Mickey face.
So I Mickey New York.
I Mickey New York.
I think it'd be cool to take Sophia to like where she could see where I grew up.
Yeah.
Because we went when she was 3, like you said, but we walked around and she didn't care.
Yeah,
she's like, whatever, I don't care.
Cared less. She probably won't care now.
Yeah, Miss Preteen. She's so mean to me lately.
She's a preteen. So
she's like, whatever,
the hormones are starting.
So whatever, Dad. I don't care, Dad.
I don't want to hang out with you.
I'm like, yeah, let's watch a movie. Fine, whatever. She's like Daria. Like, whatever. She is. And I'm like, okay, sorry.
I love it.
You love it. Yeah, it's fine anything with you because she's attached to your hip.
Yeah, I know.
But me, it's like, okay, sorry.
I was a mama's girl too, though. Yeah. I still am. Mm-hmm. So, I wasn't like, there was a certain point where I was a daddy's girl, and then there was a certain point to where it got cut off.
Oh yeah, well, she was a daddy's girl when I paid for this Lego set.
Oh well, no,
like, thank you, Daddy.
But she does love you very much. So.
I would hope so.
But yeah, I think New York would be cool to go to.
I agree. So it's gonna be New York or DC?
I say New York.
I think I'm gonna lean your way too to New York.
And we could get like a nice little Airbnb
in Astoria.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm down.
I don't want to stay in the city.
No.
First of all, it's way too expensive, and I don't like the city that much. Like, I like to go like to Central Park.
If we can get an Airbnb overlooking Central Park, I'm like, it's a wrap for me.
You know how expensive that probably is?
We haven't looked. I don't know.
Yeah, I have to look.
Oh my God, that'd be the greatest thing ever.
I know.
Because if you guys don't know, if you're well, I don't think I've ever talked about this. My favorite place on planet Earth, literally on the planet Earth, is Central Park.
Yeah.
I love Central Park.
It's gorgeous.
I used to work across the street from Central Park. I worked at the Dakota building, and I would go to my lunch breaks. I would just go to Central Park and just eat a hot dog or a sandwich.
It's beautiful. I mean, you have fountains, you have little lakes.
A zoo.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
You know, you can just like people watch and look at the nice scenery. And
I love it.
It's beautiful there. So.
But I think maybe New York. Maybe New York next year.
Yeah.
But hopefully we want to stay with my dad.
No.
I don't want to.
Like I said, Airbnb.
We'll have to plan one time, like when he's away. He's on vacation somewhere. Hey, Dad.
Yeah, but you'd have to talk to him to know when that is.
Yeah, true. I called him like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, hey, Dad. He's
like, hey, when are you going out of town?
He's like, oh, I'm in Charlotte. And I was like, oh, cool. You're only an hour away. And I'm like, you're going to swing? I didn't say anything. I was like, okay, cool, Dad. That was it. I was like, all right, cool. Have fun.
I want to see Gio. But
he's living in Charlotte.
I know.
Anyway, so let's get to the meat and potatoes of this podcast. So we've been doing brackets the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I want to do another bracket, but I figure we need to change it up because then we become the bracket podcast. And it's like
only do brackets.
The next bracket cereal. The best cereal.
Has nothing to do with music.
Nothing to do with music. Actually, but our next bracket's going to be 80s songs.
Yep.
Then we got Lin-Manuel Miranda. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to call her Lin. I can't do this mouthful, Lin-Manuel Miranda. That's too much. LMM.
Yeah.
I started a new one last night. Or 2 nights ago. Best happy song to boost your mood.
Oh, I saw that on there.
Did I send that to you?
I saw it.
Can you leave your foot alone?
No, it's not my foot. It's my sock. The string is just like
leave it alone.
Pulling out.
You turn into Bruce. Just picking at something.
Ooh, butterfly.
So those will be our new brackets.
Yep.
But maybe we'll record that after this one. Who knows?
Okay.
But this week, we're going to talk about, we always bring up the Billboard Top 100. Mm-hmm. Billboard songs, Billboard this and that.
Yep.
So there was an article the other day on Yahoo News that said only 24 songs in the history of music have debuted at number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and stayed there a second week.
That's
because a lot debut at number 1 and they fall off to number 2, number 3, and so forth. But only 24 in the history of Billboard, not music. That was stupid. Like I'm sure back in the 30s they weren't. You know what I'm saying? Or like back in the Egyptian times where they're doing their music, they didn't have a top 100. Yeah, but in the history of Billboard,
history
I don't know.
Of Billboard.
It would have made sense to look up when Billboard started, but
I don't know.
I did this half-ass, so whatever.
I can look it up.
Yeah, look up. Talking. Okay, so like I said, 24 songs have debuted at the number 1 of the Billboard Hot 100 and remained there for a second consecutive week. The latest one is "Anti-Hero" by Taylor Swift, which we just heard because we never heard the song. But then we found out that it's a TikTok song, so we have heard it. Mariah Carey has the most hits on this list with 3. Drake, Ariana Grande, BTS, and Swift each have 2. Good company.
So the Billboard Hot 100 Songs chart premiered August 4th, 1958 with Ricky Nelson's Poor Little Fool, the first of the tally's 1,144.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
You literally insulted me.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. So 1955, you said?
Bring it home, 1958, yeah.
1958? Okay.
Yeah.
My mom was born in 59. So it's as old as my mom.
Yep.
All right. Cool deal.
There you go.
So number 24 is Anti-Hero by Taylor Swift. Mm-hmm. It debuted at number 1 on November 5th, 2022. And it became the first song of the year to spend a second week at number 1. It says, what? It became the first song of the year to spend a second consecutive number 1, immediately following its debut in the top spot. Although, as it was by Harry Styles and First Class by Jack Harlow, both returned to number 1 eventually and charted for several non-consecutive weeks. So those songs didn't make it a second week. Mm-hmm. They just made number 1, went away, then came back. Yeah. I think all these songs now, if they hit on TikTok, you're distracting me.
Sorry.
If they hit number 1 on if they hit on TikTok, they come right back to the number 1 spot.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of these songs that are on here are on TikTok, and that's how we've heard them.
Yeah, we're like, we don't know this song. There's
we don't know. I'm like, oh
TikTok,
yeah, we do know it.
TikTok. Or Instagram now. Instagram stories or whatever it is.
Reels. And
is it Reels? I don't know. Stories or Reels?
Both. I mean, you can
What's the difference? Are they both on Instagram?
Yes. Stories are only up for 24 hours.
Oh.
But you can, from the time you post it. So you can put songs on that. You can put music on that. And then if you do a reel, that stays on. It's kind of like a For You page almost.
So the yellow card one I posted the other day, was that a reel or was that a story?
It was a story.
So that's gone.
That's gone.
Oh man. So I tagged them on him.
Or I have to look.
Now I'm confused. Anyway, tell them what happened. Why am I tagging yellow card on my stuff?
Okay, so yellow card liked one of your stories or reels or whatever. It was probably a reel.
It's on there still. So
okay,
I guess
so it's a reel.
Okay.
So yeah, so they liked
one of my posts.
Yeah, one of your posts. And so now we're trying to get yellow card.
So now my goal in life is that's what happened with Andy from Magic Romance.
Yep.
He liked one of my pictures and I was like, it's a wrap.
We bugged him enough.
So now my goal in life is to tag yellow card and Ryan Key and Sean Macklin, the violin player, on everything.
Yes.
And I'm going to get them on the show.
Yes.
Somehow I'm going to make this happen.
At least one of them.
One of them. I don't care which one.
Yeah, I know.
It could be yellow or it could be card. Yellow card. I want one of them on. I'll take the bass player. I don't even know his name, but I'll take anyone.
I would love to talk to Ryan though.
Ryan, I listen to his podcast.
He's amazing.
He's on a Star Wars podcast. I love Thank the Maker. I would love to have him on.
Yeah,
I think that'd be.
I got
cool. Andy's the top of the mountain for me. Like the fact that I was able to pull that off.
Ryan's like right there with him.
Ryan's like right the next peak down, like right there. He's like right there, but Ryan's still making music and he's still active.
But what about Adam Lazzara?
Adam Lazzara is space level.
Space level.
Like I have to leave the planet.
You have to leave the atmosphere.
Yeah. Like Adam is the moon. Adam's a star. That's what it is.
He's a star. Literally.
Adam. So look, this is my list. Andy's just amazing.
Yeah.
Lead singer of Magic Romance.
And
he's cool.
And he's an amazing person.
He's the coolest dude ever.
He's really cool.
Ryan, he's an amazing performer. I don't know him. Like when I listen to the podcast he talks on, like he seems like a really cool guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what he would be like.
He seems like a cool guy just watching his music videos.
Yeah.
Like it's
Adam's just out there. Like
he's intimidating.
Like we've talked about this on the
we were
BPD
like
podcast.
As close as we are to each other.
Like we went to a bar to watch them perform an acoustic set, Taking Back Sunday.
Yeah.
And they were literally, no joke, 3 feet away from us.
Yeah.
Like if I sneezed, I would have given him COVID. That's how close I was.
You would have given him your germs.
I would have. Like it would have been like that's how close we were.
Yeah.
And you were like, go say hi to him. And I was like, I literally cannot speak to this man.
But I couldn't do it either.
Like he has.
I was so like
he glows.
Yeah.
He was glowing. We're at the bar and like the bar was the size of our living room. That's how tiny it was.
It was little.
And he was there and I'm like, I cannot speak to this man. And it's happened several times that we've been in his presence several times. Me and you have been in his presence.
Yeah.
Me and Stephanie have been in his presence and I can never talk to this guy.
Yeah. I remember we were at one concert they did.
Georgia.
Yeah. And he was like standing right there and he was talking to somebody. And I was like, I want to talk to him so bad, but I don't know what to say.
He's just intimidating. But
yeah.
And then Chris Carrabba from Dashboard Confessional.
Oh, yeah. He'd be cool to hang out with.
And then the top, like, my Mars.
Phil Collins.
That's never going to happen. I've accepted that. Phil will never happen. If it happens, then I retire this show. It's done. I can't accomplish anything more.
Right.
Top of the, like, my Mars, like that far away, Andrew McMahon. If I get Andrew McMahon on this, like, I'm done with the show. It's just done. I can't do anything better. Like, Andrew McMahon's my favorite songwriter.
Yeah.
I love the man. Like, he does not write a bad song.
No, he doesn't.
So, anyway. All right, let's bring it back home because we just went ADD on this thing. So, the next song is Butter by BTS.
Smooth like butter.
Now we have to pull the episode down because you sang it.
No, we don't.
It debuted at number 1 on June 5th, 2021, and it remained atop the Hot 100 for 7 straight weeks. Then left. It went on vacation and said, look, I got to take a 2-week vacation. And then came back for 3 more weeks.
That's amazing. I feel like that should be like up further than number 23.
It should, but it's not.
Yeah, no, I know.
Because newer, I think because the newer ones.
I mean, it just came out.
And
so.
Butter, I mean, we love that song.
Oh yeah,
we watched the song makes no sense.
It doesn't, but I love it.
But it's cool. And the fact that they have like eight guys, seven guys,
and they don't speak English, but they can sing in English, and it's amazing.
We watched their concert on Disney Plus, and they spoke between the things, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell they're saying, but they sing. Like their music is fun.
I know, I love it.
All right, next one is "Rap Star" by Polo G. We heard this. We have no idea what the song is.
Never heard the song in my life.
Yeah. It debuted at number 1 on the chart on February 3rd, 2018. And it was the third single from the Polo G's third album, Hall of Fame. It spent 2 weeks on the Hot 100 top list.
Never heard it.
Polo G, come on the show.
No, don't, because I don't like the song.
We don't know.
The song is horrible.
We heard it and we're like, this is not our cup of tea. No. We're not going to say it sucks because it's just not for us.
No, it's just not. It's not our style. It's not our type of music.
I really thought that song was the Post Malone Rockstar. I
was thinking Rap God by Eminem, but I know that's not it.
So Polo G, sorry, but not for us.
Yeah.
The number 21 song, Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. Tell us about it.
So Driver's License was the lead singer from her debut album, Sour. It debuted at number 1 on the chart on January 23rd, 2021. And it went on to dominate the Hot 100 for 8 straight weeks.
In 2 months.
That's
a lot of preteens and teenage girls listening to this song. Like, listen to the words.
That's some TRL level.
This would have been me at 13, 14 listening to this song. Or me at 17 when I got 16 when I got my license. That would have been me. I'm driving by your house. Ew. Actually, I did do that once.
Yeah, I know you did. Like this is your song.
Yeah, I drove by a girl's house. And I drove by the apartment. I'm just looking. I'm like, can you look out the window?
You said forever. Ugh. Now I drive alone past your street.
Oh, God. Ugh. Yuck. All right. Good song, though. It's just it is. I can't relate to it anymore.
Song.
Yeah. All right. So, number 20.
Dynamite by BTS, which we didn't know this song, but again,
we
BTS.
actually do know it.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we just heard it. Literally, we just heard it.
Yeah, I know, but I forget.
I can't play it now.
I know.
So,
but no, but I like it.
Yeah.
BTS has good.
You know they're on hiatus right now.
Yeah, because they have to serve
their Korean army stuff, military thing for a year or two.
I feel like we should dive into more BTS.
It's not a bad idea
because we like these two songs.
BTS means something like Bangtan something or other.
I have no idea.
We'll talk about it and I'll look it up.
So Dynamite was their first all English language single. It debuted at number 1 on September 5th, 2020. It spent 2 consecutive weeks on the Hot 100 and then returned for a 3rd week.
BTS means Bangtan Boys. I guess Bangtan is their neighborhood or their city where they're from.
Maybe
the Bangtan Boys.
It has something to do with over there.
I'm gonna create a band. It's gonna be the ABs.
Oh God.
The Astoria Boys.
I thought it was gonna be something else.
It's gonna be me, Nestor, Jose. Jose's gonna be the quiet, mysterious one.
Oh God.
Nestor's gonna be the outlandish one with the like. Yeah. He's gonna have like diamonds on his vest, slick hair back. I'm gonna be the mysterious, chubby one in the back, like Fatone, Joey Fatone. I'm gonna be Joey Fat one. I'm gonna call myself Andres Fat one. So let's say no, it's Fatone. Andres Fatone. Yep. And we need a few more.
Need at least one more.
Costa. No, Costa's too. Costa's an adult now. He's a big boy.
All of us are.
No, Costa has like a job. He's like a big boy.
You have a job.
Yeah, but customer service. I mean,
that's a job.
It is, but he's like important. You saw his Instagram yesterday?
No.
He was with Rafa Nadal, the tennis player.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't know who that was.
Like one of the most important tennis stars in the world.
I don't follow.
That's
tennis.
what I'm saying. He's like,
look, I haven't followed tennis.
I can see.
I'll try. I figured.
But I'm saying like,
and I saw him play with my sister. It was really cool.
Like Costa's a big boy. Yeah. He doesn't have time for a boy band.
He goes to Greece. Okay,
yeah. Costa's a big boy.
He's got adult money.
All right. Anyway, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Costa left us behind.
Yeah, I know.
But Costa's like the sweetest human being in the world.
Oh, he is. I love him.
Yeah, we gotta hook up with him if we go to New York and
we definitely have to.
All right, number 9. Number 19 is WAP. as we call it in the house, wings and pizza.
Yes.
I actually played that for Gino last week. He's like, I told him, I was like, hey, Gino, you heard WAP? He's like, yeah. And I was like, no, the Kids Bop version. He goes, what are you talking about? I was like, go on YouTube and play this. He goes, this is impossible. Anyway, WAP debuted at number 1 on the chart August 22nd, 2020. And the song spent 2 consecutive weeks on top of the Hot 100 and then returned for an additional 2-week stretch.
I can't even imagine that.
I don't know how.
But I mean, the beat is catchy. The beat.
It is?
The music. The words, no.
No.
The words, no.
Let's read the lyrics.
No, let's not.
Let's read the lyrics.
No.
Wings and pizza.
Because when you read the lyrics, it's always worse.
Yeah.
Than when I'm
going to read it like monotone. Anyway, go on to your next one. Number 18.
Okay, 7 Rings by Ariana Grande. This was the second single from Thank You Next, and it debuted at number 1 on the chart on February 2nd, 2019, and spent 8 weeks on the top 100.
I don't think that was worth it.
I don't think so either.
It's a decent song, but
there are other songs on this list that are better.
Weeks?
Yeah,
like Butter should have been number 18. Dynamite. Rap Star, or was it Rap God? Rap Star?
No, Rap Star.
Rap Star.
No,
all right,
not that one.
Let's go on to number 17.
Number 17, another Ariana Grande song.
Don't come on the show.
Just enough.
Just enough.
It's enough.
Stop.
Thank You Next. And it debuted at number 1 on November 17th, 2018, and was the lead single from her 5th studio album of the same name, which we just talked about. And this song spent 7 weeks on the Hot 100.
I actually like the song.
Yeah, I do too.
I like it a lot.
I like this song.
This one's good.
This one
This one's good.
Yeah.
This one's good.
Yeah.
All right, number 16 is This Is America by Childish Gambino. It debuted at number 1 on May 19, 2018, and it was released as a standalone single. The song spent 2 weeks atop the Hot 100. I'm not a fan of the song.
I'm not either.
I understood the message behind it.
I feel like 2 weeks is 2 weeks too long.
I understand the message behind it.
What was the message behind it?
Watch the video.
Okay.
And it'll make sense.
Okay.
But if I start talking about it, it's going to go really deep and it's going to go crazy.
Yeah.
We're not trying to make a political podcast, and let's just not go that way.
Okay.
But yeah, fine. Number 16 will stay there. So number 15.
Nice.
Whoa.
Nice for What by Drake.
Mm-hmm.
This was the second single from the Scorpion album, and it debuted at number 1 on April 21st, 2018, and spent 4 consecutive weeks on the top 100 and 8 non-consecutive weeks.
Mm-hmm. I love this song. And I played it for you. Like, I'm not familiar with this song too much.
I vaguely remember it. Like, I remember kind of the video.
I love the video.
Yeah, it has a bunch of like famous
females and like beautiful women too, but like very important women in the entertainment industry.
Yep.
So I love that song, and I love the beat. I love the chorus. I like Drake's voice on it. I just like it.
There's not a lot of Drake songs that I like. That one's one of them, but the next one I really like.
Okay, go for it.
The next one is God's Plan, also by Drake. That debuted at number 1 on the chart on February 3rd, 2018, and was the lead single from Scorpion again. And this spent 10 weeks on the Hot 100.
Yeah.
I fully agree with that because that was an amazing song.
And I love the video too.
The video is
giving
awesome.
Money to people.
Yes.
But have you seen the when someone rewinds the video backwards?
It looks like he's
just taking money from everybody. Like, thank you.
Thank you, next.
Yep. Nice one. Look at you.
Look at me.
That's not the button I was looking for. I was aiming for this one.
See.
Too many colors. Stop. Too many colors. It's very colorful.
I know.
And we haven't recorded like in a month, so I'm like, I forgot how to use this thing.
Okay. So number 13 is Hello by Adele.
By the Queen.
Yes. Queen.
By the Queen.
This debuted on the chart November 14th, 2015, and was the lead single from her 3rd album, 25. And this song spent 10 weeks as well on the Hot 100.
One of the coolest things ever, and I just got goosebumps thinking about it. When we went to go see Adele in Atlanta, she opened with this song.
Yes.
And like her eyes, she had these big digital screens, projector screens, and it had her eyes.
Yeah.
They were closed, right? And then when they opened, when she started singing Hello, they opened.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. You see that? Ooh.
That was an amazing concert.
That's probably up there with the top concert I've been to in my life.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And like excuse me, the last song when she sang "Rolling in the Deep" when the whole stadium was shaking.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, we're gonna die. Like this whole thing's gonna
collapse.
This whole building's gonna collapse and we all die.
Oh,
but
God.
I feel like that should have been higher. "Hello" by Adele.
Oh yeah.
Anything by the Queen needs to be higher.
Exactly.
The Queen needs to be number one,
above
number
10.
2. But number 1 is a good one. So we'll get to it.
But Adele should be above number 10.
Yes,
Always. Always and forever.
Can you tell we love Adele?
Yeah.
Like,
just a little bit.
Literally, like our daughter's named after her.
Yeah, our daughter's middle name is Adele.
Sophia Adele. We love Adele that much.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, she was born the same year Rolling in the Deep came out.
Yep. That's what sprung it.
Yeah, that's what...
We heard Rolling in the Deep and we're like, what is this? Like it's one of those songs, it's going to sound really cheesy and cliche.
But like...
It changed my life.
But like in the video, she's just sitting.
Yeah.
She's just sitting and she's got this powerful voice. Like she doesn't need to do anything else.
No. She could be in a hospital bed laying down and I'd still be like, this is amazing. But no, literally, like that, like my life changed. Like when I heard that song, I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
What is this? Who is this?
Yeah.
And then I dove deep into Adele. I'm like, this is amazing. And then that's why I was like, we have to, like, if we have a daughter, she has to have the name Adele in it somehow.
Yeah.
I want to be her first name, but you poo-pooed on that.
We had talked about like Della, which is, or Dell or something like that.
No, it was Della. Dela.
Yeah. And because that was from a video.
It was from the script video for,
I can't remember. But anyways, it was in the video, and that was the girl. She was writing a letter, and that was her name. She was writing a letter to like her parents.
For the first time.
Yeah, for the first time. Oh my gosh.
I had to sing the song in my head.
So she's writing a letter to her parents, and she signs it, Love Della. And we just thought that was a pretty name. Yeah. But I think that was like a version of Adele.
Mm-hmm. And that girl is Bono's daughter.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. I do remember that. So yeah, but anyways, that's how much we love Adele.
We love Adele. All right, number 12. Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Shake It Off debuted at number 1 on the charts September 6, 2014, and it was the lead single from her 5th studio album, 1989. The song spent 4 weeks on top of the Hot 100.
I feel like that should have stayed on longer. That's a good song.
That is a good song.
I really like that. That's one of my favorite Taylor Swift songs. Mm-hmm. It's fun.
This should have been higher. The Taylor Swift should have been higher than this next one. Number 11 is the Harlem Shake by Bauer. It debuted at number 1 on the charts March 2nd, 2013. The only reason they made it that high was because it was a dance trend on YouTube.
Yeah, which one was that one? The Harlem Shake?
You stand still for a while, and then all of a sudden, when the beat drops, you start dancing, look like an idiot.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
I thought it was.
It spent 5 weeks on top of the Hot 100. So we could just brush right over that.
Yeah, it was a dance trend.
Yep. So. All right, number 10. Tell me about number 10.
Number 10, Born This Way by Lady Gaga. It debuted at number 1 on February 26, 2011, and was the lead single from her second studio album, Born This Way, and spent 6 weeks on the Hot 100.
Can't tell you a secret.
What?
I like the song.
Yeah.
I like the song a lot. I'm not a diehard Gaga fan.
I don't.
But I like Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
I don't like her. Well, now she's like very professional and very put together.
I like her more. She's got a great voice, and I like her more melodic. Mm-hmm. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Not poppy.
Yeah, I like her other songs better. Okay. I like
her in that movie she did with Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, I like her singing that.
Oh my god, that was the name of that song.
I can't think of it. I don't know.
Whoa, my brain just went shut down.
I have no idea.
A Star is Born.
A Star is Born is the name of the movie.
Yeah. That was a good soundtrack.
Yeah. So I like when she's singing stuff like that because she has such a great range.
Yeah.
But some of her pop stuff, I can't.
I was born this way. All right. Number 9. Tell me about number 9.
So number 9
because I never heard this song in my life. Literally never heard it.
Well, you didn't watch American Idol.
Nope.
So that's why.
I know the one Clay Aiken song.
I watched American Idol.
If I Was Invisible.
Yeah, that was his first song.
That's the only song I know of Clay Aiken.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was his first one. Because he didn't win American Idol.
Oh, I didn't know
that. This was the second.
So, have any of the winners produced anything? Because all the runner-ups seem to be doing good.
Kelly Clarkson. She's the only long-running winner. I think Carrie Underwood was on it. I don't know if she won though.
I
I don't remember. I didn't watch that season. I didn't watch past season 2.
Never watched an episode of it.
So Clay Aiken was on season 2.
Oh, okay.
And Ruben Studdard was the one that won.
Is he? I liked him. He had a song that was really catchy. What happened to him?
And then I think season 3 was Fantasia.
Who's that?
She was a black girl. She had kind of like a scratchy voice.
Wait, I think I know who that is.
I think she was a single mom.
Short hair?
Yes.
I know that one. I don't know why. Did Daughtry win?
Daughtry did not win.
Did not win?
Win. Sorry.
Daughtry no win.
Did not win.
Kelly used small words, so no speak fast. No, he didn't win? I thought he did.
He didn't win. Huh. I think he was like 4th runner-up or something.
Anyway, whatever.
But anyways.
Talk about this garbage song.
This garbage song. It's not.
Why is it number 9?
It's a good song.
Over Adele, Hello?
No, I know. But it's a good song.
Never heard of it.
So anyways, This Is the Night by Clay Aiken. It debuted at number 1 on June 28th, 2003. And it was his debut single. Okay, so this was his first single. It was his debut single after competing on season 2 of American Idol and spent 2 weeks on the Hot 100.
That's 2 weeks too many.
Like I said, for rap star.
Yeah, that should have been number 25.
It's a good song though.
Sure,
it's a pretty song.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Number 8, Doo Wop, That Thing by Lauryn Hill.
I love this song.
Have I told you that I regret when I was growing up and that album came out? Oh crap, I forgot the name of the album. Look it up.
The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Yes,
that's on here.
I wasn't looking. I regret. When that song came out, this song was played out too much.
Yeah.
So I completely disregarded that whole album.
Yeah.
But I've heard that album recently. Yeah. It's a really good album.
Yeah.
Like,
fantastic. Lauryn Hill was amazing.
But I liked her more in the Fugees.
Yeah.
I was a big Fugees fan.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I get that.
Tell me about Doo Wop.
So this debuted at number 1 on November 14th, 1998, and was the lead single from her debut album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. It spent 2 weeks on the Hot 100.
I really thought that would spend more time on the top.
Well, like you said, it kind of got played out, I think.
Yeah.
And that's why. But I like the song.
I listen to it now. I'm like,
it's like it's a nice little jam.
That thing.
See, now we got to cancel. We got to turn the show off now. We can't.
Oh, see. Sorry. Because I sound just like her.
Okay.
And Anchor's like, whoa. Let's pull that episode off.
It's way too similar.
Yeah. Number 7, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith. We just did an episode on them.
Yes, we did.
It debuted at number 1 on the charts September 5th, 1998. It was recorded for the film Armageddon, starring Liv Tyler, the daughter of Aerosmith frontman Steven Tyler. And it spent 4 weeks atop the top 100.
I feel like this one got played out too.
It did.
I love the song, but I feel like I would skip it now.
I don't. I think enough time has passed by that I don't have to skip it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There are other Aerosmith songs that I don't hear as often that I like more.
Okay. I respect that.
Yeah.
What we should do to see if Sophie actually loves me is watch Armageddon with her.
No, absolutely
and completely
not.
Scar her for life.
Absolutely not.
We just scar her for life.
We did watch A League of Their Own last night.
Yeah, it was good.
And she liked it but she did cry.
What? Oh,
she cried twice.
Yeah. Twice. The first one I remember because the guy died.
Yeah, and then when Bob came back.
She cried over that?
Yeah, she cried. It was happy cry.
Well, it was so stupid. The husband of the main character, Gina Davis, came back. He got discharged from the army with like a hangnail.
No, he didn't.
And he had like a
he
cane.
He got shot in the leg.
He's like, I got released from the army. I have a hangnail. I'm like, get out of here.
He didn't have a hangnail.
Anyway.
A sniper shot him in the leg.
And that's what makes me angry. He's like, he got 7 of us before we got to him. I'm like, yo, what the heck?
That's a good sniper.
Yeah. All right, so number 6.
That's the point of a sniper, I think.
True.
So number 6, My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. Debuted at number 1 on February 28th, 1998. This was written for the soundtrack of Titanic and served as the movie's main romantic theme. It was also released as a single from Celine Dion's 5th English language album, Let's Talk About Love, and spent 2 weeks on number 1. I think I have that album.
Maybe.
Yes.
Did you hear about Celine Dion yesterday?
No.
It came out in the news yesterday. Which, oddly enough, Celine Dion was diagnosed with stiff person syndrome. Your body, it's a neurological thing that your body just starts stiffening up and you start turning into a statue.
Oh my gosh.
That's the most horrific thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. I got to see her in concert.
So it says Celine Dion announced that finally she has a diagnosis for the medical condition that has caused her to cancel and postpone performances over the past year. She says she's been suffering from stiff person syndrome, a rare and incurable neurological condition that causes severe muscle spasms and stiffening in the limbs.
That's so crazy.
Unfortunately, these spasms affect every aspect of my daily life, sometimes causing difficulties when I walk and not allowing me to use my vocal cords to sing the way I'm used to.
Oh, God.
Yep. That is the scariest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Gosh. That stinks.
So, yeah.
Well, I got to see her in concert in the 90s.
That must have been really cool.
It was really cool. She's an amazing performer. Her voice is just amazing. But yeah, it was cool. We were like, that was when it was when you had to stand in line for tickets at Ticketmaster. So you'd have to be there like the day they're on sale. You have to be there early. We'd have to go over that. The Ticketmaster, I think, by us was at the mall.
At the FYE?
No,
okay.
It was like its own.
Its own thing?
I think so.
Because ours was inside it was a music store called Coconuts on Steinway Street. It had a little desk for Ticketmaster just for them.
I'd have to ask my mom, see if she remembers.
Yeah.
But because she would be the one to go stand in line. And yeah, and we were like 5th row from the front.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So you guys forget Kelly comes from money.
No, I don't.
Then she married me and she became poor.
I don't.
Kelly comes from money.
That was when things were a lot cheaper too.
True.
Things were a lot cheaper back then.
But inflation, when it accounts for it, it's probably expensive. Because we just looked at a league of our own. They were getting paid $75 a week to play baseball, and we looked at it was like $1,500 that they were getting paid.
Yeah, $1,200.
And nowadays money.
Yeah.
And your grandma was in the movie.
No, she was not. Oh my gosh.
There's a woman in the movie. There's a woman in the movie called Shirley Baker.
Yeah.
And I was like, look, it's your grandmother.
No, it wasn't my grandmother.
It would have been cool though.
It would have been.
All right.
Okay, number 5 is "Candle in the Wind" by Elton John. And this debuted at number 1 on October 11th, 1997, and spent 14 weeks on the top 100.
Do you know why?
Yeah, because it was written for Princess Diana.
Wasn't.
No?
That version it was. That song, he wrote that song for Marilyn Monroe originally back in the day.
Oh.
And then when she died, he modified it for Diana.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know that? There's 2 versions of it.
No, I didn't know that.
There's one, Goodbye, Norma Jean.
Yeah, I didn't realize
that's the Marilyn
was...
Monroe one. And then when Diana died, he modified it for Princess Diana.
Oh, okay.
Useless information in my head. Don't know why I know that.
Well, this is a double A-sided single. So it's "Candle in the Wind," 1997, and then "Something About the Way You Look Tonight" is the whole thing. But this became the first song ever to be certified diamond.
Yep.
Which is really cool. It's a great song. I love Elton John.
It's really sad. We need to watch the Elton John concert thing on Disney.
He's a great performer.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to see him in concert.
Again, Kelly comes from money.
Him and Billy Joel.
See,
together.
Kelly comes from money.
Together.
You guys
the
don't...
dueling pianos.
You come from money.
And then Ricky Martin popped out.
And you
started dancing on the piano.
And you're going to tell me you don't come from money?
I don't.
You saw Celine Dion, Elton John, Billy Joel, Ricky Martin.
Faith Hill.
Tim McGraw.
Together.
All right, keep going. What else have you seen?
No Doubt.
Okay, come
on. Rod Stewart.
You're not helping my argument at all.
Again, a lot of this though was music that my parents listened to.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like I'm sinking down.
You are. It's weird. I just saw you drop all of a sudden.
I need to sit up. Hold on.
Yeah, you just started melting into the sofa.
Okay, here we go. That's better. I forgot what I was saying.
You come from money.
No,
I'm over here like, I saw Taking Back Sunday like 10 times, Magic Romance 10 times, Yellow Card 10 times. I've been to Warped Tour a few times, skate and surf in New Jersey.
I've been to Warped Tour. I went to, I've seen NSYNC a few times.
Keep going. Come on.
Well, one of them, one time I went, the person I went with, they paid for my ticket, I believe. And the other time I don't remember who I went with. Oh, I've seen Prince. I saw them with Amy and her parents.
Like I said, you came from money.
That was when I was in college, because I remember he shot out purple streamers at the end because he did Purple Rain. So the streamers
were purple.
They were purple and they popped out. And so I got some and I tied them to my backpack or my bag or whatever. I remember taking it to class.
Cool.
So,
all right. Let's bring it home.
Yeah.
Number 4, Honey by Mariah Carey.
I love that song.
I like the remix more.
Yeah.
Honey, did you see the TikTok I sent you that
yes, but I didn't get to watch all of it because I was doing stuff.
Because it was the guy said nobody compared to Hood Mariah back in the 90s. And I'm listening to those songs, I'm like, yo, no joke. Hood Mariah was awesome.
Yeah, she was.
She was the background singer on several rap songs, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You need to watch the TikTok.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
It debuted at number 1 on September 13, 1997, and it was a lead single off Mariah Carey's 6th album, Butterfly. The song spent 3 weeks on top of the Hot 100.
I feel like that should have been on longer.
It should have.
Because that song is so good.
Good, just
like it's such I love to dance to that.
Kelly don't dance, but she's dancing now.
I love it. It's I hear it in my head.
All right, number 3.
This is a good song.
It is.
I'll Be Missing You by Puff Daddy and Faith Evans featuring 112. This debuted at number 1 on June 14th, 1997, and it was the second single from No Way Out, the debut album from P. Diddy, then known as Puff Daddy. Mm-hmm. It spent 11 weeks.
That album, me and Nestor, we actually got into an actual fist fight over this album. We threw hands at each other over this album. No joke.
Why?
Because I let him borrow and he never gave it back to me. I still don't remember if I ever got that album back. But we literally threw hands at each other for this album. Nestor's the only person that I've actually, friend-wise, that we fought.
Yeah. I will never let anyone borrow.
Well, nowadays you don't have to.
No, but after this one thing happened, I would never let anybody borrow my CDs.
Tell me.
No, I let a girl that I worked with.
Who was it? What's her name?
I don't remember her name. It was a girl that I worked with at the Holiday Inn. The Spanish girl. The short, chunky one.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Anyways.
Her name's Maria.
No, I can't remember what her name was. But anyways, I let her borrow my Brandy album. She gave it back to me with the case broken.
Oh, no.
It had a huge crack in it. I'm like, seriously?
How do you return? How do you do that?
Yeah.
Go buy another CD. And then
what the heck did you do? To break the case.
Is that why you like Hispanic people?
No, I married one. It's my way of getting back at him.
You're gonna break my heart eventually. You're playing the long game. In about 5 years, she's gonna divorce me and say, "Take that, Maria from Holiday Inn." That's how you know the long game.
That's the long game. Yeah.
But this song was, the fact that they sampled the Police's "Every Breath You Take," was amazing. And then when they performed this song, they wrote this. Well, Puff Daddy wrote this song for the Notorious B.I.G.
When
he died,
because they were best friends.
So, but this album was great. I love it. Was Puff Daddy and the Family, No Way Out.
Yeah,
the cover was black and white. He's old with his crew in the front. Great album.
That's when I feel like Puff Daddy was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then he kind of
went weird.
Yeah.
Well, at least he hasn't gone Kanye.
Oh God.
Kanye decided, Kanye West decided, what can I do to ruin my career, my personal life, everything? I want to explode everything.
I just want to ruin everything. I want to burn the world.
Kanye, we're witnessing the creation of a supervillain. Kanye is becoming a supervillain. I like some of his music, but now I'm like, this dude is.
It's bordering on R. Kelly.
No, it's worse than R. Kelly.
No,
it's up there.
That's what I'm saying. It's bordering on R. Kelly, as far as they got some good music.
Yo, I still gotta do.
But you don't want to listen to it now because
in the Step of Love, is it Step in the Name of Love? Yeah. Anyway, we're going political. Let's leave it alone. But Kanye he wants the world to burn.
Yeah.
All right. So number 2. Tell me about number 2.
So number 2, one of my favorite songs. One Sweet Day by Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men. Mm-hmm. It is a beautiful song. Whether you believe in heaven or not, it's a beautiful song.
Yep.
One Sweet Day was the second single from Daydream, which debuted at number 1 on December 2nd, 1995. It spent a historic 16 consecutive weeks on the top 100, setting a record it held for 23 years. That's an amazing song.
What pisses me off is the song that replaced it on that list.
Oh no.
Of 23 weeks. It was tied. That record was tied by Luis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee's Despacito featuring Justin Bieber in 2017. And it was finally broken by Lil Nas X Old Town Road featuring Billy Ray Cyrus in 2019.
Nope.
But I think the reason why it broke it is because these songs you can stream now. So the streaming game changed everything.
Yeah.
The fact that it stayed 23 weeks, I'm sorry, 16 weeks meant people were...
For 23 years.
Meant that people were buying these albums, like going to the store and buying this album, buying the single.
Yep.
They were buying this stuff.
I miss those days.
Physical, actual content.
Yeah.
Despacito was just like, let me just stick it on my Spotify and let it play on shuffle.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
And there's people that do that.
Yeah. No.
I don't know why you play that song over and over again. It's one of the worst songs ever.
Yeah.
And Old Town Road, I like it, but I don't think it deserves to be on there for 16 weeks.
No.
But anyway.
Not at all.
One Sweet Day, it had its time. And I think that
song doesn't get old to me.
I think the two songs that beat the record should have an asterisk next to it. Like a little asterisk saying it beat the record, but because of streaming, you can't really compare it to the like Mariah Carey.
Lyric wise, you can't compare.
No.
At all.
All right, bring it home. So number one, what you got for me? Number one.
Okay, number one, another Mariah Carey song, which she's the queen too.
Yeah.
They're
not anymore.
No, but I mean back then.
Right now she's the queen regent. Is it a regent? No. What's the mom's when the
Queen Mother?
Queen Mother. She's the Queen Mother. Thank you. I couldn't remember. I just finished watching the Crown. Yeah, so
Queen Mother, Queen Regent.
So Queen Elizabeth is the head honcho, and then her mom is there chilling.
Queen Mother.
Queen Mother. So Mariah Carey's a Queen Mother.
Yeah,
she was a queen for a little bit, but then Adele's like, no, let me take over this. You know what makes me really happy about this list? Who's not on this list?
Beyonce.
See? Kelly knows me well. It makes me so happy that she's not on this list.
So you remember, speaking of Mariah Carey and queens, you remember when VH1 used to do like the Divas, the show?
Yeah.
She was always on it.
Why don't they keep doing that?
I wish they would do it because it would be like Aretha Franklin. Is she still alive? No, she died.
Okay, so why would you?
But I'm saying it would be like she was on it. It was her.
But who would
it
be now?
Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston.
You gotta get Adele.
Yeah, Adele. I think Mariah Carey would probably still be on it. She can't hit
those notes, but she'd be a diva.
She'd still be there. She's still a diva. Probably Beyonce, unfortunately. Just because, Celine Dion, I think she was on one time.
But she's not a diva though. I don't care. Diva's like that status of like
Kelly Clarkson, I think would be on it.
I don't think she's diva status. Mm-hmm. I think she's too chill. Like she's like I could have a beer with I could literally have a beer with Kelly Clarkson and have the time of my life.
Oh yeah.
Like we could go grab beer and pizza and we'd have the blast.
I think Dolly Parton would be on there.
I would have fun with Dolly Parton too.
Yeah.
I don't think she'd be a diva.
But I don't mean diva in a bad way. I mean diva as in like you've like accomplished so much in your career.
I'm thinking like diva. I'm thinking like don't look at me, don't make eye contact with me.
No.
Like if you look at me, you might spontaneously
That's
combust.
not what they meant by that. Because I don't think Aretha Franklin was like that either. Okay. Diana Ross, people like that, like that have really established their careers.
Okay, so let's go Beyonce, Adele,
Kelly Clarkson.
What I just had one. Mariah Carey,
I think would still be on it. Dolly Parton, I think should be one of them.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm looking through my
can't think of
my
any
music
other
list.
I think Gwen Stefani.
For years, yeah, sure. Not for me.
I think so.
All right, let's go to number one. Okay. We're going long in the tooth.
Yeah. Fantasy by Mariah Carey.
Number one.
So it officially, on here it says that Billboard began using modern airplay and sales data in 1991, allowing for more time-sensitive calculations and accurate rankings.
So that's why Old
But it
Town
officially
Road
launched in 1958.
Yep.
So Fantasy was the lead single from her fifth studio album, Daydream, and was the first song in the modern era to become an immediate and long-lasting hit. It debuted at number 1 on the chart on September 30th, 1995, and spent 8 weeks atop the Hot 100.
And I'm sure it made it back onto the list when the Ryan Reynolds movie came out.
Yeah, I know.
Free Guy.
Free Guy.
Because it was all over that soundtrack.
I love that.
And wasn't this the number 1 song for us in the bracket?
I think so, yeah.
In the 90s bracket?
I think so,
Yep.
yeah.
So I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I like this list.
Yeah.
Except for the 2 songs.
Some of them are okay, but like for the most part, these are good.
Yeah.
Billboard did
so
good.
So look, now you have useless knowledge about the top 24 songs that have been
we talk about the Hot 100 all the time because all these songs that we talk about have charted at one time or another. At some point on the chart, they're somewhere there. So
say chart one more time.
Chart.
There you go.
Okay.
Like chart. It starts to sound funny in my head.
I know.
What does that word mean now?
Well, certain words like I'll read and then I'm like, that doesn't look right. After I read them.
I know read well.
I know. I
don't speak well.
I don't read.
All right. Oh yeah. So that's our episode today.
Yep.
So promote your stuff.
My Instagram and Etsy is Crafty Kelly's Workshop. Crafty with a K. Kelly is Kelly. My email for the show is listentothewordspodkelly@gmail.com.
The show Instagram is listen to the words podcast, all one word. Show email is listentothewordspod@gmail.com. If you have a chance, please review us on Apple Podcasts or whatever you're listening to us on. Leave a review, please. We greatly appreciate it. Like I said, next week's episode is going to probably be a bracket that we're looking at. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know yet.
We'll see.
It just depends on what we record in the next 10 minutes. We're going to get up and go check on our daughter.
Yeah.
Make sure she's all right. Check on the dogs.
Make sure she's alive.
And then come right back and record some more. So that way we could have a few more weeks of chill time.
Yeah. I like doing it like that.
Yeah, but we just have to marathon it.
I know.
Every so often. So with that being said, sign off.
It's just like honey.
I was going to say you're smooth like butter.
Oh.
Hasta luego, guys.